Hi everyone，大家好，欢迎来到我们的第15集的 HSK2 播客。Welcome to our 15th HSK2 podcast. I'm Melanie, your old friend, 老朋友 and joining me today is our fabulous old friend Emily. Hi Emily， 你今天怎么样？
我今天很好，最近台湾很热，一直在下雨。你们呢？
我不喜欢下雨，不方便，not convenient。
但是我们有台风，typhoon。
不喜欢，我喜欢晴天 sunny day。
Yeah, of course, me too. 我也是。OK，好的。那么 Melanie，
Yeah，我们今天学习什么呢？ What we gonna learn today?
Very good. So, we got an exciting episode ahead of us today. We are going to focus on a really useful word that is may, which means every. So we use it as 每天, 每个人, something like that.
Okay, so you can use this may to talk about your routine in your daily life. So yeah, as what you said, every day, 每天, every week, 每个星期 or 每个周. So we're gonna use this talking about what happens regularly. So 美 will make your Mandarin sound natural and fluent. So we'll also dive into a fun cultural segment on something that ties into everyday life in China. So you won't want to miss it.
Okay, so let's get started. 快来看看吧。
Okay, so as usual, we will start with a dialogue. But before that, so you are listening to our Hanyu Chinese School podcast. If you're learning Chinese and want to take your skills to the next level, you're going to love this episode. And if you'd like to learn with us, you can try a free one-on-one class through our platform. We have courses starting from 39 euros with live classes, recorded lessons, and full access to our online campus, so you can learn at your own pace. Give me one sec. Okay, so welcome to visit our website, hanyuchineseschool.com, and you can choose your path.
Very good. So let's start with our dialogue. The setting is Melanie and I are talking about my daily routine of going to a pet store.
Okay, so pet store. Yeah, so I will start. Hi, Emily, 你要去哪儿？
我要去超市旁的宠物店。
你好像很常去宠物店。
对呀，我每个周末都会去一次，因为我要买猫饲料。你看，这是我家的猫。
哇，你家养好多只猫呀！这么多只猫，你每只猫都记得吗？
当然了，每只猫都是我的宝贝。
OK，每天照顾它们要花不少时间吧？
对呀，但是每次照顾它们，我都很开心。
Okay. So let's dive into may, that's grammar for today, which means every. We use may to talk about frequency and regularity in Chinese. It's often used to express how often something happens, like every day, 每天, every week, 每个星期, or every time, 每次. In the first structure, sorry, it's your words.
Sorry. So for the first structure, may is followed by a measure word and then a noun. So you can see it up here. It used to talk about every instance of something. So the first example we have here, like I said in the dialogue, 我每个周末都会去一次宠物店。So 每个周末, the measure word here, we use our magic word 个. And then 周末 is the noun. So 每个周末, every weekend. And then we have the second example. 每只猫都是我的宝贝。每只猫. So remember, 只 we have seen it in the HSK 1. 只 is the measure word for all kinds of animals. So 每只猫, every cat, it's my baby.
Okay, so let's keep going. We have other examples. So next, let's look at 每次 every time, which means every time. So it's used to express the idea of each individual occurrence of an action. So we got an example here. 每次我去宠物店，我都会买猫饲料。Here, 每次 means every time, focusing on each individual visit to the pet store. And 每次我去图书馆，我都会借几本书。Every time I go to the library, I borrow a few books. In this case, 每次 refers to every individual visit to the library, showing that each time something specific happens. So when you use 每次, every time you're emphasizing each specific occurrence of an action.
Okay, very good. So next we have 每 with all kinds of time period. So we have like 年 year, 月 month, or 周 week. So let's take a look. In this case, you wouldn't need the measure words. You just use 每 and then with the time period that we have seen. So 每年 every year, 每月 every month, and 每周 every week. Okay, let's see some examples. 每年春节，我们全家都会一起庆祝。Now, every year for the Spring Festival, the Chinese New Year, the whole family will celebrate together. So every year, 每年. And then we have the other example. 每周我们都会去跑步. We go running every week. 每周. So in this case, remember with the time period, we do not need a measure word.
Do you have more things to explain?
Nah, I'm done here. Thank you, Melanie.
Okay, so the key takeaways are first, 每 plus measure word plus noun. Use this structure to talk about every instance of something happening. For example, 每个周末 every weekend. And second, 每次 used to talk about every time something happens in a specific instance. For example, 每次我去宠物店 every time I go to the pet store. Third, 每 plus time period used to express every in a specific time period like 每年 every year, 每月 every month, and 每周 every week.
So great job. Now you know how the difference for the 每 and how to use them. So let's try a little bit of the something. So here we have a little question for you. So today, can Melanie help us read us out?
Yeah, so how would you say I go to the gym every day, but I don't go on Sundays in Chinese?
So think about it. Leave your answer down in the comment section down below, and we'll check them out. And so we'll take a look. So very, very excited to see all your answers. Okay.
Have a try, 试试吧. Okay, now let's move back to our dialogue and please pay attention to our grammar today. 美, which means every. Okay, so hi Emily, 你要去哪儿? Where are you going?
我要去超市旁边的宠物店。I'm going to the pet store next to the supermarket.
你好像很常去宠物店. You seem to go to the pet store quite often.
对呀，我每个周末都会去一次。Yes, I go there once every weekend. 因为我要买猫饲料。你看，这是我家的猫。Because I need to buy cat food. Look, here's my cat.
哇，你家养好多只猫呀！这么多只猫，你每只猫都记得吗？Well, you have so many cats. With so many cats, do you remember each one?
当然了，每只猫都是我的宝贝。Of course, each of the cats is my baby.
每天照顾它们要花不少时间吧？It must take a lot of time to take care of them every day.
对呀，但是每次照顾它们，我很开心。Yes, but every time I take care of them, I'm very happy.
Did you notice we use quite a few times the 美?
Very good. So now you have more knowledge, more about knowing how to use may. So let's take a look. Okay. Before we continue, I enjoyed this episode. With our classes, you can make even more progress. We have the top rated online academy with over 3,000 certified students, and we have an overall rating on Trustpilot, 4.8 out of 5, based on over 2,200 reviews. So we offer courses starting from 39 euros, including group classes, recordings, and we have a 24/7 learning platform. So if you like to start step by step, try a free class with us by yourself. So you can find everything on our website down below, hanyuchineseschool.com. And also, you can just scan the QR code right here. You have it right here. So you can just pause the page, scan the QR code. Also, if you like to listen to our podcast, if you enjoy this episode, you are very welcome to our campus. We have all the podcasts on all kinds of platforms, including Spotify, YouTube, Twitch, Apple Podcasts, all the kinds of platforms that whatever suits you. So you can come and take a look. If you like our podcast, you would probably also like our previous podcasts, right? So very welcome to our website and to come and try our free classes of ours.
Welcome, 欢迎大家. Okay, now let's move on. So we're gonna talk about some Chinese culture. All right, so let's explore for a fascinating aspect of Chinese culture is using umbrellas for sun protection. So now if you are from a Western country, you might be used to seeing umbrellas only when it rains, but in China and many other Eastern cultures, umbrellas are also used to protect from the harsh sun, especially during the hot summer months.
Exactly. So especially us girls, we really care about this. We really do care about this. We like to use umbrellas to block the sun, but not just any umbrellas. We have like Pacific umbrellas for sun, not just any umbrella. So it's not just a practical tool. It also deeply ties to the beauty standards here in Asia. So the reason for that is because fair skin is traditionally considered more beautiful in Chinese culture.
Exactly, 真的是. So fair skin has long been associated with beauty and refinement in China. Historically, pale skin was a symbol of someone who didn't have to work outdoors. So someone from a wealthier, more privileged class. So having pale skin is seen as a sign of status and elegance. To this day, many Chinese people believe that light skin is one of the most attractive features.
Mm-hmm. So I know, like, I heard this from my Spanish friend. She told me that it's actually the opposite in Spain, because for them, if you are wealthy enough, you should take more vacations. And when you do take more vacations, you get tanned. You go to a beach, you go to a mountain, whatsoever, you get tanned. So it's actually different from our beauty standards. So have you ever heard about this, Melanie?
Yes, definitely. So this is totally different cultures from Eastern cultures and Western cultures.
Yeah, exactly. So we even have a really famous phrase here in Chinese. We say 一白遮三丑, which actually means that one white skin can cover three ugliness of your your face. You know, if your eyes is too small, if you have a pimple, if you have something, as long as you're white enough, you look white enough, you're fine.
Yeah, so that's why maybe Eastern people like so much Snow White, maybe. Okay, so in a way, it's like the opposite of Western beauty standards, as we have talked about that. So, where a tan is often seen as a sign of health and activity. But in China, people often avoid getting a tan at all costs because of the beauty ideal that associates pale skin with purity, grace, and luxury.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you can see, like, that's why when you walk around the cities in China on a hot sunny day, you will see so many people using umbrellas or a big hat to cover the sunlight. So it's not just about staying cool, but also we would consider this as protecting our skin, because too much of the sunlight would damage our skin as well. So this is also a way for a personal care.
Definitely. But it's not just about women. Men also use umbrellas to avoid the sun. You might think it's only for women, but in fact, it's quite common for both genders to use umbrellas as a defense mechanism against sun damage. It's all about keeping the skin pale and protected, so it's fair for men and women.
Yeah, I would say it's both. Probably you will still see, like, 60 or 70% of the women using the umbrella, like a little bit more than the guys. But nowadays more and more guys are consider, like, they do consider using the umbrella. Like my fiance or my friends, they all carry an umbrella with them. So just for not to get, 中暑, just not to get,
Oh.
right. Yeah. And also another thing is that, like we said, we really really do care about our whiteness. So any kinds of beauty product that is tied up was to helping your skin get whiter, it sells in a good price, I'm so guilty to talk about this because I have so many beauty products just to keep my skin, like, lighter.
Wow, it's incredible how much cultural beliefs shape our ideas of beauty. So, in Eastern cultures like China, beauty is often linked to fair skin, while in the West, tan skin tends to symbolize health and vitality. But in China, the desire for pale skin has deep historical roots, making it a long standing ideal.
So when you're in China, you'll likely see people walk around with umbrella, whether it's sunny or not, as it's still part of their beauty routine. So it's not just to protect themselves from the sun, also it's maintaining a cultural idea for the beauty and everything that it's a beauty standard thing. It's more beauty standard thing now.
It's fascinating, isn't it? So, whether it's the physical protection from the sun or a way to adhere to beauty standards, the use of umbrellas in China is packed with cultural significance.
Yeah, so like we said, it's about maintaining beauty, balance, and traditional in Chinese culture. So the next time you see someone using umbrella on a sunny day in China, do not feel strange or do not feel like what is this people doing? It's just a normal thing for us, like a really, really normal thing for us. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, please respect the difference. Thank you. Okay, so earlier we asked, how would you say I go to the gym every day, but I don't go on Sundays in Chinese?
So the answer is 我每天都去健身房，但是星期天不去。The 每天 uses for every day. And remember, when you say something you do every day, we use the word 都 for every day, for every, to emphasize the every routine that you do every day.
Very good. So good job if you got that one right. If not, don't worry. Keep practicing and you will master it soon. Okay, now we'd love to see how you can use may in your own sentences. So try making a sentence like this. I go to the park every weekend. Or come up with your own sentence by using may.
So leave your answers in the comments down below. We will also check them out. We love seeing how you will be using the grammar in a real life sentence.
Thanks for staying with us until the end. So, if you want to truly learn Chinese with real teachers and a clear method, welcome to visit our website, hanyuchineseschool.com, and book your free class. We have courses starting from just 39 euros, live classes, recordings, and a complete platform to help you progress step by step. Plus, all our podcasts are organized in the campus, so you can track your progress on our website, campus.hanyuchineseschool.com /podcast and campus.trendland.com/podcast. See you in the class.
And Melanie, I saw some interesting comments that we just got here. So there's one audience is asking if he could ask a question. Of course, you're really welcome to ask any questions. If you're still listening, please type your questions in the comment section. We can view it now. And Melanie, did you see what Dennis wrote? It's a really
Yeah,
good one.
Dennis wrote 我每天学习中文. That's great. Or you can also say 我每天都学习中文 to emphasize it every single day.
That's very good. That's very good. We are really glad to hear that. It's really good to keep on the good work of learning Chinese. 每天学习中文非常好.
Yes, it is. Okay, so let's review what we have learned for today. So we learned how to use may to talk about regular actions or frequency, whether it's every day, every week, or every time. 每天, 每周, or 每次 you do something. You now have the tools to express repetition in Chinese.
So the next time we will be learning a word 最, which means the most or the best. So you will learn how to express these kind of thing like the tallest, the best, the smartest, these kind of comparing words in the next episode, so you don't want to miss it.
Definitely not. Okay, so make sure to subscribe to the podcast, hit that like button, and leave us a comment. If you want to take your learning further, head over to Hanyu Chinese School and book a free trial class with our amazing teachers.
Yes, so thank you so much for joining us today. And thank you for all the comments, all the wonderful comments. We hope that you liked our episode, and we hope that you are excited about the next episode as we are.
Yes, so see you next time. 下次见。
再见。
再见。